For fall treats, we've got you all covered today. You have got to try the right caramel, right, when it comes to making really good caramel apples. But what do you do with that whole ginormous 5-pound brick? Well, our friends at Orson Gigi chime in to answer that before you even ask the question. We read your mind.
Yes, you can use that whole 5 pounds of caramel and your life will be much more delicious having it. Let us share a few ideas, maybe some new tips and tricks for using that caramel in your kitchen. The first one is just to snack away on it. It's one of those things that you love to have in your pantry at 3 o'clock when you're craving something sweet. Pick me up, cut off a few pieces, and that's your favorite treat for the day. And if you want to get a little bit fancier, it doesn't take much more work, but it tastes way better. Dip those caramel pieces into some chocolate. So you're going to melt some chocolate. Using a fork, you're just going to dip it in there, roll it around. You want it all covered. And then you're going to shake off the excess chocolate. Or don't. I mean, if you like a lot of chocolate, that's fine too. That puddle is sometimes someone's favorite piece. And then you're just going to put it onto a piece of parchment paper and let it cool. And if you want to step it up even a little more, get a little flake of sea salt, and you've got a delicious treat for you or to even give away as a gift. One thing we've noticed too when you're cutting the caramel into small cubes is the cold caramel cuts a little bit better. As your kitchen's really warm, your hands are really warm, sometimes those pieces like to form around your hand. So chill some of the pieces, put them back in the fridge, and then you can dip them cold. It'll help the chocolate set up a lot quicker too. Yep. Another great way to use it is for baking. If you've got a simple, even a box brownie mix, add some caramel to it. So we've just melted it down, put it in the microwave, cut some pieces off, and then microwave it for about a minute until it gets to be a pourable consistency. You can drizzle that onto your brownie mix, and it adds a fun element of flavor, some different, so it spices up a normal brownie mix, and then even add some salt on there, sprinkle, and then you've upped your brownies and you feel like you made a super gourmet treat. You can do the same thing with an apple crisp too, or a pie, or anything you want a little caramel added to. One thing that people ask a lot is how to thin down the caramel. We like to use it for caramel popcorn or even just a simple ice cream topping. So we've taken just a little bit of evaporated milk. I've even used whole milk or just some milk that I've had in the fridge just to do a little bit more, but add a little bit of that till it gets to be a thinner consistency for what you want, and then you're able to just add that to any of your wonderful treats at home, especially ice cream. Who doesn't want ice cream toppings on the ready? So if you're concerned about buying 5 pounds of caramel, let us tell you that it's never a concern for us. Even if your caramel apples are your main treat, there's lots of other ways to use it. That caramel all used up. We have a special treat for you on Studio 5. Our caramel sale usually begins in October, but we're giving it to a week early. So if you use the code Studio 5, you can get our sale price of a caramel all through the month of October.
Yum, good to know. Well, thanks for the advance offer, Heather and Candace. That's great. Perfect for this time of year. A little bit of fish, a little bit of caramel, all my favorite things.